All right, now under the word given. This is conditional probability. This is where that line in notation enters into it, which they don't, as I said, they don't bother to introduce that until like section 3.3. So you wouldn't have known that back in section 3.2 when you were trying to do the multiplication rule. And even if you look at the next rule, basically it's just a rearrangement of the previous rule. And how can you make two rules reference each other that way? But anyway, we've decided we're not paying any attention to the rules. So we're just going to reason this through. Okay, first of all, any chart they give you like this, you should go ahead and complete it. Let's see, blue jerseys. There would be 72 of those. And other colors of jerseys, there's 113 of those. So altogether, that total of totals is 185. Not everything totals up to 100. That box isn't always going to be 100. So this is an example where it isn't. And then just because I'm going to total it up the other way as well. I don't need to total it in both directions because I already got it totaled. And this is 91. Good check on myself. That adds up to 185 as well. There's definitely 185 situations here. Like maybe the coach thinks every time you play against people with blue jerseys, oh man, we always win against people with blue jerseys and not so well with the others, or something like that. Okay. Well, now we can figure some things out. Probability of that they won, given that the other team was wearing blue jerseys. Okay, this line is to be pronounced given. Given that means that none of the other stuff ever even happened. Okay, if blue jerseys is what I'm interested in, I know I'm going to regret erasing this, but I'm going to erase it anyway. Okay. It means none of this stuff ever happened. Given that you're only looking at the stuff with blue jerseys. Okay, so step one is to start on the end of this and don't erase blue jerseys. That's step one. Okay, now step two is finally to go back and look at this word one. Now, there's not a lot of numbers to choose from here. The 185 isn't there anymore. Lots of numbers aren't there anymore. I'm just looking at these three numbers and trying to give probability that they won. It's got to be 42 out of 72. Which, divide that out of my calculator, is 0.583. Okay, so that's how you do these without bothering with the formula. Okay, now if I got to put all the numbers back now. I knew I'd regret erasing them, but that's the way it goes. 52, 61, 113, 94, 91, 185. Okay, those are the numbers I erased. And this said other right here. So it's given, all right, and given, I'm going to have to not erase something. Don't erase the word lost, okay? Last time I was basically erasing vertically, and this time I'm going to be erasing horizontally. It has everything to do with what word is second here. Okay, so sometimes you erase vertically and sometimes you erase horizontally. Don't erase lost. So not these ones. Don't erase those. 30 to 61, the 91, don't erase those. There we are. Okay, now I'll read the rest of the question. Other. That's that one. 61 out of 91. Once you've finished erasing, you don't have that many numbers to work with, so it's going to be easier to figure out which ones to use. All right, and that's like 0.67.